Hello everyone and welcome back to Lewis and Ben.
Save the world.
Save the world.
Save the world.
I like how you do that. So we're playing some Magic the Gathering today. We've played a lot of this. I've built a whole bunch more decks for us, Ben.
Ooh.
But one of the decks we played on stream, I thought I'd just quickly go over it again here, is using Experimental Frenzy.
I love a frenzy.
If you haven't watched all of our Magic videos, there's probably a playlist on the front page of
There
Lewis
should
and
be.
Ben with everything
Yeah,
in
with
there.
the streams we did.
We've done like loads of live action games on Games Nut. We've done
have.
loads of streams now.
Yep.
And there's some more to come. I'm really enjoying Magic the Gathering Arena.
I know.
This is a sponsored video, but I'm genuinely
I
really
was
enjoying
playing it at the pub the other day. It
Were
was my
you?
friend's birthday, and I bought him like a pack of Guilds of Ravnica cards.
Did you?
And we had a mini league. We made some decks
At the
that
pub?
evening. At the pub. It was nice, and
Man.
that wasn't sponsored at all. I just did that for funsies.
Exactly. So, yes, what shout out to Wizards.
And I used a frenzy in that league.
You needed to use an experimental
I
frenzy.
did. I loved it.
We haven't drawn one, but
No.
we know there's 4 in there. But we might not need it. You see, this is the thing about these aggressive decks, Ben.
You might not need a
Sometimes
frenzy.
you might not need it.
But I do
Now, I've got a
enjoy a
choice
frenzy.
here.
Can't the Firebrand just tap to kill?
I can just force the kill,
Yeah.
which might actually not be a bad play here, because I think this is kind of what it's for.
Yeah, sniping stuff.
It's for sniping crucial things like those elves.
Yeah.
You know,
Because I feel like that elf is just going to ramp him.
I don't want to accidentally ramp him into something good, and also 1 damage
Yeah.
is a good amount. Right, so that is a branch walker. He's going to explore. He found a wild growth
the Wild
walker.
Growth Walker. He's very strong. It's a very anti-aggro card, that.
Well, this is a very strong card for him to have, and we need to save a lightning strike to snipe it.
To kill it the moment it appears before he can buff it with Explore.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he has any 1-cost explore cards, so I think he can play it. He's going to draw it and possibly play it next turn, but then he won't be able to immediately explore. So I
Right.
have got a turn. So I
Right.
think in that turn, I'm going to Chain Whirler to get me ahead.
Right.
Um,
Because he can't stop it.
I think we need to get this Chain Whirler out. It's going to buff our Steamkin. We
Okay.
don't trade because the Steamkin is more valuable than that.
Yes. Yeah, we save the Steam Kiln. We buff it up.
So here's his. So we know he's got that now.
Yeah. So the Steam Kiln, every time we cast an instant or sorcery, no, red spell, gets +1 counter, and then we can drain the counters for mana
Yes.
in an emergency.
So, or not in an emergency, or when we start going off.
Yeah.
When we start drawing loads of cards, casting loads of cards, start going crazy. I think we do actually really need to kill
We need to kill that.
this walker, but we can do that after we attack, I think. So, for example, I can attack with the Chain Whirler. If he wants to trade either of these, he can't because it's first strike.
He could double. No, double block wouldn't help him.
I think we're going to have to... Let's do an attack with the Chain Whirler. If he wants to double block, then he's going to lose 2 creatures.
Yeah.
I don't think he has anything special. 1 black mana in this format is not hugely impactful. Okay, he's just going to take the
He's
first
just going to
strike.
let 3 through.
So he wants to basically be sure that this thing is not going to
But we need to kill that because it heals him. We do not want healing.
So obviously, I think if I'd attacked with this as well, he would have blocked.
He would have
These
killed
would have
that.
traded.
Yeah, we don't want to lose
And
the.
I kind of don't want to
Steam
lose
Kiln
it.
early.
I'm going to chuck the Viciano Pyromancer down. So I could have done this actually and buffed this up to 4, then he wouldn't have been able to block it.
I always forget that creatures counter spells.
So do I.
I didn't realise.
We've played this deck a bunch of times, and we don't know what we're doing. It's nice though to have it have the. So the thing about this is that we can only trigger that ability if this has taken no damage, right?
Right.
Because otherwise we
It
take
will
the
kill
counters
itself.
off and it will kill itself.
Oh, yeah.
So we can't really let this thing, if it chump blocks, if they chop us with a 1/1, we can't trigger the ability really. So that is the downside. When you play these cards, you realise what the downsides
Could we
are.
send it in, resolve its damage, and then do it?
Yes, but if it took a damage,
It would die.
it would die when we decided to sacrifice it, you see.
Okay.
So he's playing
Oh,
another one of
another
these
one of
bad
those
boys
things.
down, which is really bad for us actually because we really need to
We need to
have an
kill it.
answer. Don't think we're gonna. Now I could do it this turn. Do you see what I mean? I could trigger
You could
this
drain
now.
the Steam Kiln for
Or
a risk
I
factor.
could-
It's not worth it.
Possibly. No, I don't think it is worth it.
I think we wait to see what we draw.
Okay, that's not good. But it
Well,
does
let's-
mean we can cast this.
We could, risk factor, see how he reacts.
Yeah, or we could just attack in because this is an instant. Do you see what I mean? So we could attack in, see how he reacts, drain the risk factor, drain this off to
cast it.
Yeah.
We could double cast it.
And then cast it again.
Yeah.
And that might kill him.
Okay, send it all in.
Because I think this mana sticks around. It might not. Risky.
All
Risky
attack.
business. Right, we're all attacking.
I mean, he's going to think we've got a trick.
I think that if he trades this, we're okay. That's the thing, right? Okay, so
We're happy
this
with
is
this,
what's
aren't we?
happened.
Just face trade.
Okay, this is great for us. Now we want to play...
We want a risk factor.
I think we want to drain this and play the risk factor first.
Oh, to re-up it.
So we drain this, we play the risk factor first. That buffs it already back up straight away. He now has to think, shit, do I take 4 damage?
He doesn't want to take face damage.
He takes
doing
face
it.
damage.
Wow, but then we can just cast
Then
it
we
again.
cast it again, discarding the mountain, and then he has to let us draw
cards. That is grim. And
If
then
we draw a shock,
another steam
we
kiln
can
is
then
almost...
cast the shock to kill him. And
we didn't get a
we
shock.
didn't get the shock. However,
we can
did
put the
get
mountain down
a
and lightning
mountain
strike
and
him.
lightning
Oh
strike.
my god.
And then what we could do is, once the lightning strike went off, we could drain this and cast a chain whirler.
Oh, you're
so
right.
you can keep...
Oh my god, the steam kiln is just like a mini frenzy.
It's a mini little frenzy, and if you have it and frenzy, sometimes, as long as you don't get blocked up with land,
Yeah,
you
can
can really go out of control.
Not having to tap the steam kiln to drain it.
Yeah.
Huge.
So Frenzy, Steamkin, I love it. It's a great, cool deck. I've also got a variant on this.
I recognise the name Nico Bolas.
Do you? Well, don't look at these other
Why
ones.
do I need...
Don't look at these other ones.
Okay.
It's a secret decks that I've been playing around with.
Stop looking!
I wanted to show you a similar themed aggro-y deck. So this is actually Rakdos, which is not in the... Oh, it's not one of the common guilds.
Okay, but it's the red-black combo.
It's the red-black combo that you see.
Rakdos.
And it's nasty. It's nasty combo.
Well, yeah, because black's got some pretty mean stuff in it.
We'll see if we can pull it off. So I've got this card in it.
Sovereign's Bite.
Target player loses 3 life, you gain 3 life. But also, it's actually got an even better card in it, which is very similar to Risk Factor.
Right.
You draw 3 cards. Hopefully we'll find it. You draw 3 cards, and he has a choice of either taking 3 life each time or giving you them. So it's a little bit like Risk Factor, except for...
but for health instead of cards.
It happens, quicker.
Okay.
And it's not jump startable. I think we're going to keep this, because these are pretty good.
Yeah, early aggro, right?
And I know this is not, doesn't look perfect, but actually...
We got cards we can play.
This is actually pretty well balanced. We got a bit of everything. These guys are coming down next. Right, he's got a Plains and a Novice Knight. And I've never
Hang
seen
on,
this
he
card.
seems strong.
2/3 Defender.
Oh, so once he gets equipped, he can attack.
Yeah, so maybe we just zap it. And then we can hit it for 1 straight away. See what I mean?
What do we zap? Oh, yeah, with the lightning bolt. Okay, get the Dragon Skill Summit. Cool.
We'll lightning bolt him, because I feel like
he's just going to hold up a whole.
He's
going
to be blocking up the whole time, and this is the most effective way of getting rid of him. Because these guys are 2/1s. They're not gonna.
They're gonna get killed too.
That's not gonna be great for those guys to have a bad time. There's a Healer's Hawk. See, this thing's actually spookier than you realise.
Oh, but we could snipe it with the Firebrand.
We could. I think we're going to play the Firebrand out regardless. So let's play the Viciano Pyromancer. Do that. And then I think we want to probably just see if he blocks first. He doesn't. And then we play this. And I think we just sacrifice it, because it will stop him gaining life.
Yeah, just ping it.
It's just...
Because he might buff it next turn. He might have got a little +2/+2 ready to go on it. And we do not want to deal with a 3/3 flying lifelink.
So normally cards can't be tapped when you play them.
Yeah, but he has haste.
But he has haste, which means he can attack or tap as normal. We should attack...
What does Dawn of Hope do, this new thing?
That's a good point. Whenever you gain life, you may pay 2.
So that Healer's Hawk was going to start drawing him cards too.
And he can create soldier tokens with lifelink. That's a bit spooky.
That is a bit spooky.
So we can either increase our threat on the board, or we can Risk Factor, which will buff this by 1 anyway.
Yeah.
And start triggering this. It's a more efficient use of cards.
It's better use of mana, isn't it?
Yeah. So I think we're gonna Risk Factor.
Yeah, he's gonna take it to the face.
Almost certainly, because he's got lifelink in his deck. He knows that he can heal it. He's not going to give us cards. But we've got 2, 3, 4, 5 damage in hand immediately. We draw another land to discard. I mean, he's already on 8. Ben.
I know, we've burnt him down in just 3 turns.
There is
Oh,
a
wow.
angel. Now,
You
that
playing Lucas-
really doesn't actually help him
What's
that
his
much.
special rule? 3/4 flyer who... he's hexproof. And can put +1/+1s down.
So we can't directly burn him with this.
Yeah.
Because he has hexproof. Interesting. But this thing doesn't have hexproof.
No, we can zap the angel, but we can't hit him in the face.
What do you think?
Does that mean he's immune to risk factor? Target
Oh, I see.
opponent.
He can't target him.
Can't target him.
So, in fact, risk factor's not working. This isn't working.
Yeah.
Although I think the reason is because this is target opponent. This
Yeah.
is target player. We are a target player. That's okay. So that's why this is still blue.
Oh, because we could
can
cast it on ourselves, technically, right.
We could lose 3 life and gain 3 life, which is a bit mad. We're in a bit of a pickle here. Because
Yeah.
we need to kill this thing.
And we got nothing that can kill that thing.
And this thing doesn't even deal...
Deal 2 damage to target player.
This
or
thing
player.
doesn't work either.
No, we can't. Well, I mean, we can get a creature down, but we can't do the 2 damage.
I think we're just going to have to play the land and pass turn, maybe
Yeah.
even. Which is horrible
We're
to do.
in trouble now.
Oh dear. Alright, we're going to have to pass. So Shalive, Voice of Plenty, this angel, the exact
Exactly
card
what
that
he
he
wanted.
needed to deal with us. And now he's going to start getting lifelink boys down. Okay, we can
Why is it
shock though
hexproof?
now, which is great.
Okay.
So we can attack with everything.
Yeah.
He's going to be forced to block, at least I think here and here. And then we can shock down
Shot down the angel. Unless he's... No, he knows. He knows.
He knows. I could shock down his
Nah,
chump
it's
instead.
not worth it. Is it?
No, it's probably not worth it. So he gets to draw a card.
He didn't have the 2 mana, did he?
Oh, he may. I
Yeah.
don't think he is
I
going
don't think he's got the 2 mana.
So I don't think he's going to draw a card.
So there's still not a lot we can do.
So all we did there was effectively kill a 1/1. He didn't want to block.
Killed a 1/1 and delta
He
damage.
knew he could heal. Maybe I should have shocked his little chump. Because at least then I would have kept this board alive and kept the threat on.
Yeah.
I feel like this is not going to help me. I feel like I want to save this until this is dead and then use the finisher.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, I
the
think
ultimate
you're right. The
mega
chip
finisher.
him away.
Oof, alright, fine. I'll keep the shock in case I can use it on this guy, but I feel like I'm going to be in trouble here. He hasn't got any green mana to trigger this.
No, that's not why it's in the deck, I suppose.
Okay, Resplendent Angel, this is not good either.
What does this one do?
An angel that gets, when he pays 6, he can get +2/+2 and lifelink.
Ooh.
So this thing, if he buffs it, that's going to heal him for 5,
Yeah.
which is a pretty big deal. And it's hexproof because of this Shalai. I think we're in trouble, Ben. I was hoping
Oh, man.
that we'd be alright. I don't think we're going to be alright. I think we're going to be
Doesn't
dead.
feel alright, does it? Let's be honest. There's literally nothing we can do. We've just got all this face damage that we can't use.
We can attack like this. He can block with 3/3 and take 2, which is fine. We can't do anything about it.
There's literally nothing we can do. He
him down
knows.
to
He knows
5.
our tricks. He knows we've got a shock.
But if we drew a lightning bolt, you know, we could certainly be like, pow.
Yeah.
I've got lava coils in here as well, which do 4 damage.
Oh, brilliant! If we can get
So
one of
if
them.
we draw a lava coil, then we got
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got enough damage to kill him potentially. I mean, he's healing to 10 this turn with the Resplendent Angel, which is really bad for us.
Not healing for 10.
He's healing to 10,
Oh, 2/10, right?
so he's gonna
Yeah.
buff this, attack in.
Yeah. At least he hasn't got the mana to draw a card as well.
There's nothing we can do about it really.
Nope.
So that's gonna happen. Let's see if we can draw anything. The only good thing is this is tapped now, so it can't block. Oh shit. Beginning of each end step, if you gain 5 or more life this turn, which he did because he hit us with this, create
Oh.
a 4/4 angel.
Oh my god.
Oh, there's lava.
There's Lava
Coil.
Quill. Right, well, we know what to do, right? It's got to be the Voice of Plenty.
So I think we go for the Voice of Plenty. Bam, it dies. And then we can get our Pyromancer down. But I think it might be too late.
Well, let's attack with the Lava Runner first,
Well, if we attack with the Lava Runner, it will just die into the full
but then we
4.
could shock it.
Oh, I see.
But if he's healing for 5 a
I don't care about
turn,
this 4/4.
like, what can we do? We can't do more than 5 damage a turn.
We're slipping. You're
Yeah.
right, but he is. Oh, of course, this thing has vigilance. Now he's got 2 vigilance.
Yeah.
It's getting out of control. He could take 4. This is no good. This is no good.
Well, we may as well do Sovereign's Bite, right? Like, why wouldn't we?
Nom. Shalai got him. Did it for him. Anyway, there you go. I mean, we're an aggro deck, Ben. If we can't...
and we've just run out of steam. We need a Frenzy, and we need it now. Wait till we get next turn.
It wouldn't be a frenzy. We're dead next turn, by the way.
You're right.
Just 5 + 4 + 4 is dead. And we can't block it because it's flying.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we were dead. But
it's amazing, isn't it? Every deck we've played against has been a different deck.
It's really interesting.
We've never seen the same ones.
So, yeah, I've got... what else have I got that's quick? I mean, I've got a little Izzet deck. Which is sort of a mid-range. I've got a lot of red decks. So
do you like red?
Yeah,
I like quick games.
Well, I've got a deck there called Long Game.
That's true. I think that's the Phoenix. That's the one your deck's named after.
So we're actually going to keep this, even though we only have 2 lands.
Okay.
And the reason is that this cycles a lot. There's a scry here with an opt, and this thing draws a card, and this thing draws a card too.
Okay, that's cool.
So we're just going to keep this, even though we're going first. We're going to throw down the mountain, end our turn.
We're not going to opt?
Well, you can do it on opponent's turn.
Of course
so
you can,
I feel
because it's
like
a blue card. So why would you play a blue card on your own turn?
Exactly. I'm going to play it on his turn. I should try and do that more. Charter Course, good card.
Draw 2 cards, yeah.
I've already got one, though, and I don't mind. I don't really need another one particularly. Here's another shock. Useful in the early game. Solve for falls, and we're going to end our turn. So we've got maybe we're against a red deck here.
Yeah, might be aggro.
Having a shock might actually be really, really helpful.
Yeah. Maybe he's got like a gutter snipe or something we'll need to get rid of. Oh, he's a Boros.
So, didn't get to cast anything. Haven't got another land. I might have to chart course here just to see if I can get...
Just to get something we can play.
We're going to chart course, and we're going to see if we can draw a land, which we did. And we're going to discard a shock, because we've got 3 of them, which is really too many shocks.
Yeah.
You don't need that many.
You don't need that many.
So Charter Course is normally a great card. It lets you draw 2 cards almost.
If you've got a little
all the
creature.
time. We're going to play a
4
Phoenix
land
now, I think.
And here's the boy.
Now this guy, at the beginning of combat on your turn, if you've cast 3 or more instant sorcery spells, he comes back.
Wow.
Obviously, the Crackling Drake is better. It's going to be a 3/4, and it's going to draw a card. But I feel like getting this down straight away is more of a threat. It's a cool card, and also we've got a lot of stuff in our hand, so we can go shock, Charter Course, and bring it back. If we throw the Crackling Drake down, we might want to place some spells.
Yeah, there we go.
So it's dead, which is fine.
Yeah. But we'd rather the Crackling Drake lives. Like, it's good to draw out his removal on something weaker.
Yeah. Oh, we got another one.
Another one. Perfect.
So we'll just do that. And that way, we're going to get both of them back when we cast this. It's a great card, in a sense.
I see, yeah.
And it's fairly resistant to counter spells as well. He's Field of Ruining. So this is a way to get rid of non-basic lands, basically.
Wow, okay.
So we need to make sure we've got our 2 red, 2 blue. It's more effective against legendary lands.
Yeah.
Like the Treasure Cove and stuff.
Right, yeah.
But the thing about it is that you have to trigger this, or else you don't get a colour. And he obviously needed blue, so it does let him. It kind of functions like
fixes
an
his
evolving
mana
wild.
and messes up our mana too.
Yeah,
it's good.
So we can attack in this bad boy, which we're going to do because it's got haste.
So maybe he's going for a control deck, not Boros at all. If he's got blue and he's not got any creatures out yet, he's got some kind of
angel.
Ooh,
angels.
If I've learned anything, it's that aggro decks don't like angels. Flying first strike lifelink.
Spooky, isn't it?
It's a big one.
So the danger about that is that
it's just going to murder anything.
It's going to murderize all of our stuff.
Yeah.
In fact, everything we've got is going to get murderized by it. Except maybe we should have kept that 3rd shock.
Yeah,
then.
triple shock would have been the key, huh?
That was the only answer, really. But we can draw into stuff. So we've got. I think we're going to possibly. I mean, we could attack and chart course. Anyway, even though that would heal in 5, which maybe we don't want to do. We could just draw a card and start building a...
I think we need to start drawing cards.
Start building a board.
Because at least now we can combo block. Oh, no, we can't yet.
So it's vigilance? No. So if he attacks us,
We
we
just have to let it through.
have to let through. But that's okay because then we can attack back, and I'm assuming he's just going to camp here. It is legendary, so only gets the one of it, which is always nice. I'm interested in.
What does our Enigma Drake do?
Oh, Enigma Drake is like a kind of
It's
worse
like a worse
version
Crackling Drake.
of Crackling Drake, yeah. It's basically the same, but it doesn't draw a
Planeswalker.
card. Quackly, Warrior Poet.
Gain life to the greatest power among creatures you control.
So he gains 5 life when he increases it.
Create a 3/3 dinosaur with trample, or deal X damage divided any way you choose. Creatures dealt damage if I can't block this turn. Oh my god.
So he can
He
kind
could
of
just deal -2 and make both our guys not block.
Yeah, spooky, huh?
It's very spoopy.
Spooky.
We need bigger cards.
We need a solution to this, really.
Should we just Steam Vents and opt, see what we get?
We could attack both in, which is okay, because he can only block one, and then we shock the other one down to death.
Well, how many Phoenixes are in the bin?
Just the one.
Oh, okay. Because it's got haste, so
So we can bring it back if we go shock, shock.
opt.
Yeah, if we go shock, shock, opt, we can bring back a Phoenix, attack in. That's actually not too bad. But we only need to really shock one. Oh, there's some drilling going on. Can you hear that?
Oh, yeah.
That's exciting.
Whoo! You heard it here first. Oh, we're out of time. Gotta do something.
Okay, let's shock this. Let's stick to my plan, which is going to be combat, attack, both of these into here. Okay, and then he's going to trade the Kraken Drake, which is fine. And then we're going to kill his Planeswalker, which is also fine. And then we're going to play Charter Course to draw 2 cards.
Yes, because we attacked this turn. That makes sense.
And then we're going to play
Steam Vents, we may as well play.
Yeah, I don't think we need it this turn. We want to just keep our life. How many spells have we cast? It's at 2. Yeah. So now if we opt as well, that'll get our guy back.
Get our Phoenix back.
Have our life. Beacon Bolt deals damage to target creature equal to total number.
5 damage. Perfect.
Perfect.
That's
what
exactly
we need
what we want. We'll get it right now. Is that an instant? No, we can't cast.
So maybe we should have opted into this earlier.
We didn't know.
And that didn't give us our dude back.
What?
3 or more instant sorcery. Didn't we do shot?
Oh, it's at the beginning of combat.
Opt. Oh, I see. We have to cast them all.
We have to cast them all
first phase.
in the first phase.
Okay, that's good to know. We might need this for a little bit of jump startation.
Yeah, that's true.
This thing we should just kill.
Just kill it right now.
Kill Lyra.
Get rid.
We can just bring back our boy, our best boy, using Crash Drew for no reason. It just draws a card.
Oh, okay, but that's going to summon the Phoenix
and
back.
Another Crash Drew because it draws a card.
But that gets more sorceries in our bin, which is good, right?
It gets more sorceries in a bin. It gets our guy back. We then attack him for 6.
Yeah, these
He's on
Phoenixes
32,
are mean, aren't they?
Now we
Comboed
know
with an
we've
Izzet
got
deck.
a spare Beacon Bolt that now does 9 damage to a creature. Pretty much, quite a lot.
Man. Are Phoenixes from Corset?
No, they're from Ravnica.
Oh, they're from Ravnica as well?
Yeah. So
I've never seen them in all the drafts we've done.
Newish card. They're a mythic rare.
Oh,
so
okay.
they're pretty rare.
But they just combo so nicely with a really heavy Izzet deck. Just casting a load of spells.
This is a really, really good card. Definitely Clarion. I was going to say I think he has.
It's like a board wipe.
It's a very good card, and he'll probably be running 4 of them. But I feel like we could just smash down. We could go shock, maximize velocity here.
We'll just get both our Phoenixes back again.
Yeah. Have we got enough to do it? Have we got enough to do it with this as well? Not quite.
1, 2, 3.
We need 3
4,
red. So
5,
if we
6.
play a mountain, we can do it.
Yeah, but then we have. Oh yeah, and we've still got. Oh, we don't need that.
I think we do this.
Just him.
Yeah, we do this. Get an Enigma Drake. This is a 9/4, which we can haste with maximized velocity.
Yeah, make it 10-5.
Haste.
Ah.
Because now we can't use maximized velocity on him, you see.
Yeah.
Oh, that's annoying. So that cancelled that. So now we're going to have to just, I think, play Electromancer instead and hope that it survives a turn.
Yeah.
Which it might do. That's all we got.
There's literally all we've got.
We need to save these to trigger them all at once, you see.
Yeah, to get another wave of phoenixes.
We're okay. We've got a big lot of stuff that's dead.
Yeah, we've got a massive graveyard.
I feel like this is a sort of quite a mid-rangey deck.
Oh man, Niv Mizzet. Here he is.
I mean, he's dead to a beacon bolt, which is ideal for us. So we should definitely do that.
Yeah.
Bam. And we can discard a mountain.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to draw a card for that and do 1 damage, which is a thing.
Fine.
He might now trigger an extra damage from his
Yeah.
by casting a little instant. Oh, there you go.
Oh, he countered a spell. Oh.
So this is horrible. So he's countered our beacon bolt anyway.
Yeah. And now he's going to get to do
and now he's
going
to kill the thingy, which means we're not going to be able to cast our thing and bring our drakes back.
Yep. That's rough.
Oh,
I hate playing against blue! Oh!
we are blue!
Yeah, but we haven't got counters. We're not like faffy blue, are we?
Well,
We're zappy blue.
That's true. We're not. I mean, this is what blue does best. Though,
I
right?
know.
It's-
Look how smug he is with his arms folded. Oh, I don't think we wanted to play that.
Well, it doesn't matter. We've lost. I'm giving up. It's at this point where he's now got a Niv Mizzet on the board,
And we have nothing to remove it with.
and that's over. Anyway, it's a fun deck. This actually.
I can
this
totally
deck.
see how it would have worked.
Yeah, it's return burbs.
Return burbs.
They're good. So I mean, you got the idea of what was
Well, yeah,
supposed to do.
I mean, these are your only 3 creatures, right?
Yeah.
The drakes, the crackling drakes, the enigma drakes, who get big after you've thrown all your spells in the bin, and then the phoenix that comes back every time you cast a load of spells.
You got.
It's a good combo.
It's got a very thin land base, so there's only 20 lands in here, which is low. But actually, like with
Well, the amount of drawing
the
and-
crash through, all these 8 cards draw a card. This thing is jump started off extra cards. This thing draws a lot of cards,
Yeah.
and you can chuck stuff like Max.
God, almost everything else in the deck is card draw, isn't it?
And then it's actually got a lot of stuff. And Beacon Bolt obviously was actually a standout card there. Tormenting Voice lets you chuck a card to draw cards as well, which is always handy just to get to cycle through.
Make sure you
get
get
enough
your
stuff in the
creatures.
bin so these guys come back out. Anyway, the other 2 decks we had today were pretty cool. I think the Experimental Frenzy deck, very simple deck. 22 mountains, 3 Experimental Frenzies. It's just a very
Goblin Chain
simple
Whirlers.
put together deck. And the Lightning Bolt deck, the only thing we didn't see was Sword Point Diplomacy. This is the one I wanted to show you, which is similar to Risk
3
Factor.
cards. For each of the cards. And let's see. Oh, wow. So if they want to cancel the spell entirely, they have to pay 9 life.
Yeah, so it's a little bit like Risk Factor, only they can kind of choose to.
They can do half and half.
But if they don't want to give us any cards, they have to take 9 damage.
yeah.
So we're almost always getting a couple of cards or 3 damage to the face.
Yeah.
And it works well in this deck because you can ignore the creatures.
Yeah.
Like we were very close to winning in that match. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll be back with some more videos, and Ben's actually got some decks which we'll hopefully be looking at maybe next time.
Fishmen.
Until then,
They're coming.
goodbye.